Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, let's go. Kevin here, top 1 financial advisor and best-selling author. We are here to talk about the stock market. Today I want to give you 2 crucial trading tips that I think can help your investing and trading get to the next level. Now, the reason why I picked these 2 tips because 1, they are extremely impactful, at least have been impactful for me in my trading journey, and also I'm just 2 subscribers away from 4,000. This morning I got up and it was 3,998. So 2 of y'all need to subscribe because a lot of y'all watch every day but don't subscribe. I don't know why. It's free. Just go on and hit that subscribe button. The like button also counts as well. All right, so here's the thing, my investing and trading journey. Well, let's first start there. So investing and trading are slightly different. Investors are usually known for their long-term analysis, their long-term holdings, meaning you buy something, you hold on to it for quite a while, you understand the balance sheet, you understand the news, you understand the company. Trading is a little bit different where it's not required for you to do all that stuff and you are mostly making your investing decision based on a chart. Now for me, I would say probably 3 to 5% of all my money is traded. I do a few trades here and there, and we had talked about the Starbucks trade that I made where I got in and out at the perfect time because the stock market tanked the very next day. And how did I do that? Why did I do that? And what were some of the tips that helped me to get there? So these are 2 things that I think you absolutely need to know if you are looking to trade, which is obviously not required. Here's the thing. Number 1, stick to a certain list of companies. I think especially if you're a beginner and you're trying to test out the trading market, start with 1 to 3 stocks that you like trade with. I used to think when I started I had to, I got up, check my computer and trade whatever made sense that day. That is a great strategy to lose money. The best traders tend to stick to a certain list of companies, maybe have a watch list of 10, and it's like these are the 10 that I know that I trade well, and I'm just sticking to these 10, and I'll just kind of rotate around depending on what the market does. So for me, Nvidia was a company that I just loved to trade, and then Nvidia just continuously went down, as well as American Express is one that I like to do a lot, and Starbucks is working its way into that list. Another one was Costco and Lowe's. Those are like my starting 4, if you will, that when I am in the trading mood and I think the market is good for trading, then those are like the 4 that I'll kind of go through and say, look, this is the type of situation where I would buy Lowe's, get in, get out, move on to the next stock and stick to those. The reason why you want to do that is number 1, it narrows your focus. 2, it helps you to understand the company and its movements a bit better. So if I understand Costco a bit more and I understand the market as it relates to Costco a bit more, that's probably going to help me more than just trading random things at random times and you're not really going to get good at anything. While Warren Buffett is not a trader, pay attention to like what he tends to do. He knows Coca-Cola, he knows banking, and he don't really add that many new stocks often. He'll kick out 1 or 2 every now and then, but he like a Coca-Cola has been in there my entire life and then some. So stick to a very small list. I think 10 or 15 is your max, but start off with 1 to 3. Start to get good at those, figure out what works for you, and keep that, like lock that in, get good at that, and then move on to the next one and kind of add to that trading roster, if you will. The next one is study. Study your mistakes, study your trades. What I like to do when I do my trading, which again I don't do as often, especially now, is I do this on TD Ameritrade. And at TD Ameritrade, and perhaps on other apps, is just where I do mine, is you can go and download all of your transactions. And it'll tell you the date, the time, what you bought it for, what you made, or what you lost. Now this is humbling, okay? Because you could just go down to the bottom of the sheet, hit sum, and it'll just tell you this is how much you spent, this is how much you made, this is how much you lost. You can do that, which is, again, humbling for some. Others, it can be encouraging. But the thing here is this. What I like to do is at the end of the month, I like to go through and see what did I do well and where did I make mistakes and why. And I like to do it at the end of the month because it helps. It's still relatively recent, so there could be a case where for example, for me, I think I tried to do something with Southwest Airlines and I ended up trading like a dummy, ended up trading on like an earnings day. shouldn't have did that, right? But when I started to look at it on a chart or on a spreadsheet where it told me everything I did, it's like, oh, okay, this is the mistake. Let's not do this again. Another time, I misinterpreted the chart, and what I was able to do was go back and say, you made this trade on February 19th. I'm making up a date here. You go to from the Excel sheet to your chart, scroll all the way back and see what you messed up on, see what you did well on, and just continue that pattern of understanding what your mistakes are, what your strengths are, and continue to get better that way. Now, those are the two, I think, undersold tips that you can use. But that is not a guarantee that you are going to be the greatest trader in the world. Day trading is still extremely difficult. Swing trading is a little bit easier, but it is still difficult to do on a consistent basis and outperform the market, assuming that is your job. You may not be trying to beat the market, but you may be trying to get an income. You may try to, say, look, this is my vacation money. I want to make sure that this money pays for X, Y, and Z. You may be able to do that through swing trading and some other trading techniques. However, the key here is to do that, you have to get good at understanding just a few companies and understanding what your mistakes are and what your strengths are, and those are the two ways that you can do that. So again, my favorite app for doing this is TD Ameritrade. They don't pay me to say that. I wish they did, but they don't. But that's just where I like to do a lot of my trading. They're not the only one out there. A lot of you guys know me from Public. I use that for my long-term investments because that's what it's very good at. It's not a great trading app at this point in time, but they are building out some capabilities that may change that in the future. I do like having different apps for different things. The reason why I like having that is because it can keep me out of some bad investing decisions. So like, the market's been down the majority of the year. My 401k, thank God, is somewhere else, right? My Roth IRA and all kinds of stuff is somewhere else. So I'm looking to trade, or I'm getting on Public. I'm siloing my money so that I don't overreact myself, and that's it's actually a pretty good strategy that works more often than not. So those are my two trading tips. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you want more trading strategies or thoughts or even investing questions and things, feel free to put that in the comments below, and make sure you hit the like and subscribe. The last thing, I did talk a little bit about my trading strategies. We have previous videos that I've discussed here that did quite well. We've got a lot of questions and like those videos, so go back and check those if you haven't already. Also, make sure you check out the members only, because I show you my trading strategy, what I used to get in and out of Starbucks at the right time, and what I used to dollar cost average using chart analysis to do that. The last thing, and we're going to cover this tonight in the members only, is using one of my favorite scanners, and it shows you which stocks are doing well, and that can kind of narrow down the list of companies that you may want to add to your watch list or to your trading list. So make sure that you check both of those out. All right, that is it for me. 2 more subscribers and we hit 4,000. All right, so I will catch y'all on Monday.